Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Last week, we explored the concept of knowledge and epistemology. Today, we'll dive into another fundamental question of philosophy, the concept of reality. What is reality? The answer to this question lies at the heart of philosophical thought and has been debated since the beginning of history. In this video, we'll examine the concept of reality from various philosophical perspectives, taking a journey from Plato to the modern era. Let's get started. Definition of reality. Reality can be defined as the sum of everything that exists. However, even this definition is open to philosophical debate. The questions of what is and isn't reality are central issues in metaphysics. Philosophically, reality is considered in two main ways: material reality and mental or abstract reality. Material reality includes things that exist in the physical world and can be perceived through our senses. Mental or abstract reality, on the other hand, includes non-material entities such as thoughts, concepts, and ideals. This distinction is one of the oldest debates in philosophy, beginning with Plato's world of ideas. Plato's world of ideas. Plato argued that reality consists of two separate realms, the sensory world and the world of ideas. The sensory world is ever-changing, temporary, and imperfect. This world is merely the world of appearances and does not represent true existence. According to Plato, the true reality lies in the world of ideas, a world of perfect, unchanging, and universal forms. Plato's famous allegory of the cave is an important metaphor for understanding the concept of reality. In the allegory, people are chained inside a cave, only able to see shadows cast on the wall. These shadows symbolize the sensory world. However, the person who escapes the cave and sees the world of ideas discovers the true reality. This allegory summarizes Plato's understanding of reality and knowledge. Realism and idealism. The concept of reality is examined by two main schools of thought in philosophy: realism and idealism. Realism argues that the material world exists independently of our perceptions. According to this view, objects exist regardless of whether we perceive them. For example, a tree exists whether we see it or not. On the other hand, idealism posits that reality is mental or spiritual. One of the most important proponents of idealism, George Berkeley, famously said, "To be is to be perceived, esse est percipi." According to Berkeley, the material world is actually a mental construction. Everything that exists depends on perceiving minds. The debate between these two approaches is one of the longest-standing and most fundamental debates in philosophy. Reality in modern philosophy. In the modern era, the concept of reality has been approached from many different angles. While the debates between idealism and realism continue, philosophers like Martin Heidegger and Jean-Paul Sartre have approached reality from an existentialist perspective in the 20th century. Heidegger, with his concept of Dasein, tried to define human existence and its place in the world. Sartre, on the other hand, explored how reality relates to human freedom and existence. In the postmodern era, the concept of reality has been considered relative rather than absolute. Jean Baudrillard, with his concept of simulation, argued that in modern society, simulations have replaced reality. According to Baudrillard, copies, images, and symbols have replaced reality, a phenomenon he called hyperreality. Reality in science. The concept of reality is not only a philosophical question, but also a scientific one. Scientific reality is a reality that can be verified through observation and experiment. However, science sometimes questions reality as well. Fields like quantum mechanics pose fundamental questions about the nature of reality. In the quantum world, phenomena like a particle being in multiple places at once challenge our classical understanding of physical reality. The question of what is reality is one of the most fundamental and complex questions in philosophy. From Plato's world of ideas to modern postmodernism, it has been approached from many different perspectives. In this video, we've examined the concept of reality through various philosophical movements and thinkers. Reality is not only a philosophical problem, but also an existential inquiry. If you find these in-depth philosophical discussions interesting, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Also, feel free to share your thoughts on reality in the comments. See you in the next video.